Check the description for individual links for all supplies used, including this tracing paper. Let's get started. Upload a transparent background logo, turn it 45 degrees, then pull it up to the left-hand corner of the page. Once it's there, click to select and then press the icon that represents duplicate. Drag the duplicated logo underneath the first logo. Then continue to duplicate. As you duplicate, the logos will line up one after the other. Click Shift, left click on each one, then group. After the line is grouped, continue to duplicate and move it around to your desired pattern. In order to group the lines together, remember to do the same thing that you did for the logo. Click Shift, left click on each one, and then group. After you group all the lines together, you can expand or contract the pattern at your will. Get the desired effect, choose Share, PNG, Transparent Background, the page number, then download. Yeah! Next, you can print out your branded tissue paper. If you look closely, you'll be able to see that I did not group the last line, so it's kind of hanging off the edge.
Oh, man.
But it's nothing that can't be fixed with some scissors. And voila! Here you see how it can function as tissue paper inside the box and outside the box. For our next DIY, we'll need waterproof sticker paper. This is going to be more of a breeze because we're going to take the pattern that we used for the tissue paper to make the packaging tape. Aww. And let's not forget, I have to erase the logos that I left out of the grouping on the tissue paper. What we're going to do is make a smaller pattern, duplicate it, and position it until it covers the full page. Just remember the process that we used for the tissue paper. We're going to do the same thing here. And once again, we have the icons on the right for your convenience. Since we've grouped our pattern together for the most part, let's change the color of the background. Simply drag the pattern to the right, then click on the empty background. Once you do that, search for the square that has the rainbow colors and select the color of your choice. Just so it can stand out for this example, I decided to go with the hot pink. Hooray! The girly girls are happy about that color. This HP printer is off margin. I called about it and they said there's nothing we can really do about it. It prints further into the right margin than the average printer. But that's my cheap printer and I'm gonna stick by it. Although the tape looks pretty good so far, I decided to make the logos even smaller. So that way when I cut the tape into strips, I won't be cutting off half of the logo. Figured out that the best course of action for my packaging tape is to make the logos horizontal instead of diagonal. Oh my goodness. I've heard numerous people say print on the photo setting when you're printing on vinyl, and I forgot to do that through the whole video. Lucky for you, you'll get to see the difference between using the photo setting and the regular printer setting. There's a big contrast between the first sticker paper that I printed on and the one that I printed on and remembered the photo setting. Can you see how rich those colors look on the bottom paper? That's the one that I used the photo setting for. Wow, this is crazy. The one that I used the regular printer setting on rubbed off with just a paper towel. And the one that I did right looked as good as new. Let's really put it to the test. I've heard a few people say that an inkjet printer cannot print waterproof. At first, I believed that when I was printing on the wrong settings, but now I think this proves that theory wrong. At least on my printer it does. Now that we've gotten all the adjustments out of the way, let's change the color of the document to the brand color. After all of that, I've upgraded my packaging to color branded tape. What do you think? Can you envision what your tape will look like? This one will definitely be a no-brainer for you. The only difference is that we're printing on transparent paper. You're going to upload your logos just as before to the size appropriate for your box and print. Next, you'll cut the logo down to size. This branded style is the inspiration. This is how it came out.
Oh, no!
As you can see, transparent doesn't always mean crystal clear. It looks great on this white box, but has much to be desired on the regular cardboard box.
This is good!
If you haven't watched part 1 of our marketing supplies series, budget-friendly options, go ahead and watch part 1. If you've watched part 1 and 2, tune in for part 3, Pro Players Options.